In the several hundred years of war, an ambitious young king was born in Moron. Though he led an army large enough to cover Ivalis, the way to victory was long and hard. Using the secret method from an ancient book, the king tried to summon the evil spirit and use its power. But the evil spirit killed the king and tried to destroy the world. That's what happens when you fuck with demons. One brave with 12 followers collected zodiac stones from all over the world and revived them. They destroyed evil in an instant and succeeded in sending the evils back to Hades. This is how they became saviors. That's the Zodiac Braves legend. Ever since, every time the world is in danger, they appear, save the world, and disappear. When Saint Ajor was alive, similar things occurred. The king of Limberry summoned an evil spirit to take over Ivalis. The world once again fell into crisis. Just like the Power Rangers, Angel Grove is under attack. Saint Ajor collected 12 holy stones, just like the legend, formed the Zodiac Braves, and killed the evil. But heroes are always a nuisance to rulers of a country. The Eudora Empire was afraid of Ajora, who was gaining power, announcing the arrival of God's kingdom. Eudora sent troops against one of his sects. The priests of Farah, the largest sect then, were afraid of Saint Ajora's power. He was caught and executed at Golgarand execution grounds after Germonik was told of his whereabouts for money. You mean we fought at the place that Saint Ajora died? But Saint Ajora was a child of God, and the priests of Farah were smitten by an angry god. After the execution, the base at Farah, Moron, sunken by what? After the execution, the base at Farah, Moron, sunken by various natural disasters. This is how Saint Ajora was sent to heaven as a child of God, and became a member of God. This reminds me of Xerxes from 300. And that's all I know. All anyone in Koku knows of the myth of Saint Ajora. But the Saint Ajora in Germonic scriptures was a totally different person. Ajora was not a child of God, but a human just like us. An ambitious revolutionary who fought to fulfill his dream. Moreover, he loved peace and was not a hero who risked his life for others. This is what Germonik wrote. A founder of an advanced new religion, Ajora was a threat to the Empire. But Ajora had another side to him other than being a priest. He was a spy who entered enemy territory, agitating and gaining information. Anyhow, Ajora was a threat to the Empire. The Empire sent Germonik to find proof that Ajora was a spy. Yes, Germonik was also a spy of the Empire watching Ajora's activities. So the spy versus spy? They say Ajora tried to revive the Zodiac Braves. Germonik found some holy stones to prove it. But what does that have to do with reformation? I don't know if young King Limberry really summoned an evil spirit. At least, nothing is written about it in the book. However, it's a fact that Moron met with natural disaster and sunk into the sea at the time of Ajora's death. This is where Simon's notes were most interesting. They appeared to be his personal opinion. Despite rumors of its existence, no one ever saw the Germonic scriptures. I don't know whether the book tells the truth or fabricates Ajora's great achievements. When I was a heresy examiner from the church, heresy! Many examiners felt afraid to show the people the book. The high priest probably felt the same, because everything the book said was true. What? After Ajor's death, the Church had to unite Saint Ajor with God, making him divine. To do that, unsuitable facts had to be deleted from his history, and Saint Ajor had to become a child of God. They were wise to use the Zodiac Brave story, widely believed in Koku. It was easy to make people believe the Zodiac Braves led by Ajor killed an imaginary evil spirit. When I read this book, I lost my faith. That means you can't cast spells anymore! But I'm not sad, because it inspired me to search for the truth. At the same time, I'm guilty for not bringing it to light, even though I knew the Church was lying. Why? Because if I told people about the book, I was afraid they would take the library away from me. I would have been devastated if the library was taken away from me, because it satisfied my thirst for knowledge. But my curiosity got the best of me. Simon spoke of an imaginary evil, but I sensed a scheme by someone other than the High Priest. After seeing the berserk power of the Holy Stone, Harry, is there any more to it, or is that what I just read? Ah! Crap. It does have to scroll through the whole goddamn thing. Okay, well, I will be back in the next video. See you then.